My name is Kerry, born and raised in Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a father, a husband, a grandfather, a faithful believer in Jesus Christ, and I am an alcoholic. Some of my earliest memories were of my mother and father drinking entirely too much, fighting entirely too loud, and calling each other very bad names. I knew really early in life I didn't want to grow up to be that. I didn't want anything to do with it. And my goals in life were to be a good husband and a good father, and to not drink heavily or in excess. Once we got married and we had kids, and I would kick the can down the road if I know I need to slow down drinking. I know I shouldn't drink this much. And to realize my kids were getting older, and here I was, drinking too much. It was a realization, but still in complete denial that I had a problem, because I believed that I could quit whenever I wanted to. In 2019, 2020, I realized that I was having some health issues. I started to try to get sober by myself, and that lasted a while, probably about 6 weeks before I started drinking again, and eventually led to liver failure. And through the dramatic events of liver failure and liver transplant, that still didn't break the complete denial I had of being an alcoholic. And the temptation was too bad, and I relapsed. The pain and the shock and the visible signs of hope leaving my wife's body when she realized I had been drinking really shook me, and it propelled me into seeking treatment. In September of last year, I walked in a CR and admitted in front of strangers that I was an alcoholic. I needed help, and I was willing to do anything it took to stay sober. And once I did hit rock bottom, I had to give it to God. I had to meet him halfway on a road to recovery in order to have any chance. Surround myself with like-minded people. Surround myself with God-loving and fearing individuals and sober people who were willing to help me at any time, and that I'm willing to help whenever they need. I knew about God when growing up. I just thought that the only way to God was through the church. I had no comprehension of an actual relationship with Jesus. I thought that it was he was a loud booming voice behind the clouds. Going to the bayou opened up the idea of having a personal relationship with Jesus. And Jesus saved me. God helped me stay sober. He got me sober, and I'm still sober today because of God. My life is completely different now. Gave my addiction to God. Asked for God's help. Asked for his forgiveness. And I'm a better man, a better husband, a better father, a better grandfather, a better friend today because of it. Our community has changed. Our friends have changed. We are now surrounded by like-minded, Christ-loving families and friends. And my relationship with God is the only thing that I can contribute to that. I talk to him like he's my friend. He's my confidant, like he's riding shotgun in my truck. He is truly a friend. He is my father, and I know he loves me exactly how he made me.